Good afternoon. This is Sean Golding with Golding & Golding here to discuss one of the more common questions we receive, of course, because who wants to file the form if you don't have to? It's whether or not someone qualifies for an exception to the FBAR or whether, let me clarify, whether there is an exception to actually filing and or whether there is an exception to having to report a particular type of account. Let's go through the basics. So the FBAR is used to report foreign bank and financial accounts. Not just bank accounts. It includes bank accounts, investment accounts, like mutual fund and stock accounts. It includes foreign pension plans, life insurance policies with surrender values, etc. The form is technically a FinCEN Form 114. It's filed electronically ever since 2013, I believe, 12 or 13. It's currently due on April 15th. It used to be June 30th. Now it's April 15th, but it is on what's called automatic extension, which means taxpayers have until October 15th. They don't need to file the form 4868 or 7004. So what are some of the common exceptions to reporting? Well, let's start with the more general category of exceptions to having to actually file the form if these are the only kind of accounts that you have, right? An IRA account with foreign underlying accounts. And so this is a common misconception that was kind of perpetuated by some incorrect information online. Foreign pension plans like your Super, your CPF in Singapore, MPF in Hong Kong, EPF in Malaysia, your SIPs and all that kind of good stuff in the UK, those are all reportable. If you have an IRA, let's say, for example, and then that IRA's got some funds, some foreign funds within it or some foreign accounts or whatnot, then if it's in the IRA, then you don't have to report the accounts separate on the FBAR. So it's not that foreign pension plans are not reportable. They are. It's that foreign accounts in a U.S. qualified pension plan or retirement account is not reportable. And the same goes for, your 401, 403s, things like that. So to clarify again, foreign pension plans reportable, foreign accounts or assets, investments within a qualified U.S. type of IRA, 401, 403, for example, those accounts do not have to be reported separately. Trust beneficiaries. If you're the beneficiary of a U.S. trust, let's say, and that trust has foreign accounts, and as long as certain requirements are met, which normally means the grantor or the owner or the trustee or an agent for the trust is filing the necessary forms, beneficiary doesn't have to file, but if that's not being done, then they may. Types of accounts that are accepted from filing. Let's say joint accounts with both spouses. So we've gone through this in another presentation, but let's say two spouses are filing together. The only accounts they have are 5 joint accounts. Then generally only one spouse has to file, and then they will have a 114A, lowercase a, that they keep for their own records with certain confirmations about what was done for the filing. Government entities. Let's say there's like a state college or university which maintains foreign accounts. They don't have to file. International financial institutions like World Bank, for example. If World Bank's got accounts outside of the United States, they don't have to file the FBAR like an individual or domestic entity would have to. If you're out of compliance for prior years and you're willful, you just can't certify under penalty of perjury that you're non-willful, you would do the voluntary disclosure program. Traditional voluntary disclosure, it's referred to VDP. If you're non-willful, there's lots of other options available. There are the streamlined procedures while they're still available, a very popular option. There's also the delinquency procedures and reasonable cause. We have lots of free information available on our main websites and our sub-websites. You can always reach out and schedule a reduced fee initial consultation if you think it's appropriate to the matter and it's something that we handle here. Again, my name is Sean Golding with Golding & Golding. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.